Welcome to Ask and Learn.
In this question, we are given that a 2 kilogram ball of putty moving to the right has a head-on inelastic collision with a 1 kilogram putty ball moving to the left. All right. So the initial scenario before the collision is 2 kilogram moving with some velocity v1 and 1 kilogram moving with another velocity v2. They collide and the collision is inelastic. If the combined blob does not move just after the collision, okay, so inelastic means they combine and finally they come to rest, so v0. What can you conclude about the relative speed of the ball before the collision? All right. So we know that the momentum is conserved, so pi is equal to pf. So initial momentum is got to be 2v1, and since this is an opposite direction velocity, so this is going to be minus v2, and this is equal to 0. Why? Because the final speed is 0, so the momentum is 0. So what can you conclude about the relative speeds of the balls before the collisions? So from here we can get the relation that 2v1 is equal to v2, which means that v1 over v2 is nothing but 1 over 2. 1 over 2. Relative speeds of the ball before the collision. So the relative speed of let's call it A with respect to B have their velocity has this ratio, and they will always be in the ratio of 1 over 2. That's the relation which we have to find. Then the relative speed of the ball before the collision, let's call it the relative speed of A with respect to B, is going to be v1 vector minus v2 vector, and v2 vector is in opposite direction, so that's going to change its sign, and after all they both are going to add in the magnitude, so their magnitude is going to add to each other. So this is how it is, and we already have this relation of v1 over v2 as 1 over 2. So we can assume from this relation that v1 is nothing but a constant k meter per second, and v2 is nothing but 2k meter per second. So it means that v1 plus v2 is got to be 3k meter per second. This is the relative velocity of A with respect to B. If they're talking about the relative speed of the ball before the collision, the relative speed has the following ratio of 1 over 2, and this is how the relation looks like. Thank you.